If somebody showed up in Washington who was independently wealthy, whose claim was that America was getting skewered by a system of corruption that is both parties and has been for the last 50 years, and they made a concerted effort to try to dismantle that system in as many ways as they were able to do so, what would happen to that person?
I think that that's too vague an explanation to decide what their outcome would be.
Really? I mean, when I said that, that could be a like iconoclast, liberal, Bernie-esque type person, but with money and with power.
Yeah, and I think the important thing that you're leaving out here is whether or not the person uses their position of power to increase that wealth. I don't think it matters as much that the wealth was there in the first place. The reason I think that Donald Trump is corrupt is because he's created an immense amount of wealth for his friends, his family, and himself. His own net worth has gone up. He's not even hiding it by like...
No. But first off, his net worth going up is very simple. When you're worth billions of dollars, and that billions is based on things like your ability to command licensing fees, Are you suggesting that Donald Trump's increase in net worth during his time as president in his second term is the result of wise investment strategies that any billionaire with that type of wealth would have, not to do with insider trading, not to do with the crypto schemes that his family is running, not to do with the influence he has over his constituents, not to do with the fact that he's selling stolen Venezuelan oil on a global market where he's inflated the prices by going to war with Iran and offshored the money in Qatar? You don't think it has anything to do with all that corruption? You think he's just that good at being a billionaire that he's increased his net worth by more than $1 billion in less than a year? Well, it's funny that you say that good at being a billionaire, because it sort of like glosses over what it actually takes to have become a billionaire, like a billionaire.
If you look at other billionaires, now you can say 1 second, but I'm going to interrupt it. I'm going to interrupt and say that I need you to demonstrate to me that somebody with Donald Trump's approximate net worth from about 2 years ago fared that well in the market, because otherwise it suggests to me that Donald Trump is abusing his position of power to increase his net worth if he's outperforming the other billionaires, which he is.
How much has Elon Musk's net worth gone up in the last 2 years?
I don't know off the top of my head. A lot.
How much has Jeff Bezos's wealth gone up in the last 2 years?
Yeah, they are people who are worth hundreds of billions of dollars and control some of the most powerful countries on the earth, and they are exploding in their power. That is, those are some of the only billionaires that have that sort of growth rate. But Donald Trump is not among their class. He's not anywhere near a trillionaire. He's worth something less than $10 billion, right? So show me somebody worth less than $10 billion who doesn't control one of the most powerful countries on the planet, because Trump simply doesn't. He doesn't have any business that has the reach or control as Elon Musk's empire or Jeff Bezos's empire. Show me a billionaire like that has had this level of wealth increase in the time that Trump has, and then we can start talking about maybe how Trump accomplished it. Because even without considering the fact that other billionaires in his class didn't perform that well over this period,